I want to get straight into the shooter's text messages. All right. So the text messages were released, I believe, yesterday or the day before yesterday. And so they were actually provided by the trans boyfriend. What do you say? Like, what is that? When you say that somebody is trans, and let's say that a man is in a relationship with a biological male that likes to dress like a woman, do you say they were in a relationship with a guy? They were in a relationship with a trans? They were in a relationship with a boyfriend, a girlfriend? What do you say? How do you make sense of that? What do you describe that as? Yeah, man, he was in a relationship. This is weird. Very, very weird. Let's get into it.
The roommate. Police interviewed Robinson.
Christopher Chapman says those texts are fabricated. Well, how do you know? How do you know? Maybe, maybe not. We're still going to review them no matter what. You know what I'm saying? We're still going to review them no matter what. And if they were handed over by the actual roommate, let's just say roommate, I would lean maybe 75-25 true over false. So either way, we're going to review them. All right. So let's get into it.
Roommate, a biological male who was involved in a romantic relationship with Robinson. The roommate told police that the roommate received messages from Robinson about the shooting, and he did provide those messages to police. On September 10th, 2025, the roommate received a text message from Robinson which said, "Drop what you're doing. Look under my keyboard." The roommate looked under the keyboard and found a note that stated, quote, "I had the opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk, and I'm going to take it." Police found a photograph of this note.
All right, so let's stop there. All right, we're going to break this down a little bit. I feel for his father. I feel for his father. To know that your son was laying on his stomach and another man was possibly laying on his backside, stomach to back, gotta be heartbreaking. I think that that's every man's fear. Has to be. For those of y'all that had sons, for those of y'all that plan on having kids, for all of my guys that's in the chat right now, let me ask y'all a question. When it comes to children, what's your worst fear? Is it them going to jail? Is it them getting killed? Is it them being in the hood? Is it them getting married with a chick that wind up taking all of their money for child support? Is it what? You don't want me to ask the right question? Okay, so y'all want me to be PG-13 and time. Y'all want me to ask the questions? Because, see, I like to ask the questions that other people tend to shy away from, right? And so I'm just asking the question. Look, Cam Peaches says dying before me, them being gay, becoming dookie demons, pounding cakes, rectum lump. Yeah. Look, being a pillow biter, being zesty, them turning trans, ending up like Tyler Robinson, being a child pedo, all of the above, perversion. Every person in here who has a son or who could possibly have a son is saying overwhelmingly, not everybody, but most people are saying that their worst fear would be that their child turns out sassy. That their son turns out sassy. Worst fear. So to know that you are a conservative Republican, that he had a father in his life, and when he went off to go and live by himself, that he decided to get a roommate that dressed like a woman and wanted womanly features, but he actually had a schlong, that gotta be the worst nightmare ever. Honestly, I'm being honest with you. That has to be a father's worst nightmare ever. And I'm talking about a conservative man. I'm not talking about you liberal, do anything, touch anything. Hey, you want to get into the circle jerk. You don't mind going to jail because it feels just like home and you feel like you still got a girlfriend. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm not talking about people that live an alternative lifestyle. I'm talking about straight up heterosexual, black, white, Asian, Latino. I don't care what side of what it is that you are. I think that the worst thing ever could be for a man to have a son is to fear that he would ever turn out zesty. Heartbreaking. AC Reviews the World says, AD, gay son or thought daughter? What would I rather have? Thought daughter. All day long. All day long. I mean, rebuke them both. But if you put a gun to my head and said, you got to take one, I'm going to take the thought daughter all day long. All day long. All day long. Because you can't come back from that other thing. You can't come back from that other thing. You know what I'm saying? They both is pretty bad, but one is just exponentially worse than the other. One is exponentially worse than the other. I could pray that thought demon off of you. You know what? It is what it is. But let's get into the text messages.
The following text exchange, then took place. After reading the note, the roommate responded, "What? You're joking, right?" Robinson: "I am still okay, my love, but am stuck in Orem for a little while longer yet. Shouldn't be long until I can come home, but I gotta grab my rifle still. To be honest."
Well, let me say this, because I see y'all debating which one that y'all would rather have. Y'all said the thought could still have grandkids. That's the thing, man. Look, I was telling somebody the other day, I said, kids is the ultimate Russian roulette. I mean, they going to grow up to be human beings and they going to get out, and then you hope that the lessons that you gave them, that they never depart from them. And that's one of the reasons why I believe in strong households, because that is the key to society. But let me tell you, bro, kids is overrated. Kids are overrated. Boy, it is the ultimate, man, more than getting married, because you can get a divorce and recover from that. More than getting married, kids is the ultimate Russian roulette. Spin the wheel, red versus black. It's all probability. It's the most overrated thing in the world is to have a kid, because you just hoping and wishing, oh man, hope they don't become gay. Oh man, hope they don't become a thought. Oh man, even when I have grandchildren, I hope my grandchild ain't sassy. Like, it's constant worry. Got to make sure that they eat. Got to make sure that they good. Oh man, worried about them. Check your location. What you got going on? Whatever, so on and so forth. And so when you get it right and everything kind of makes sense, you like, it's just a sense of, oh God, 14, 15, 16, 17 years. And you're like, yes, okay, they turned out, they good. They turned out good. And then here's the other part. A lot of y'all having kids now, they be autistic. You know what I'm saying? They got things and problems with themselves. You got to hope that even though you put them through school, that, or you raise them right at home, that they don't get into some, like I said, if I was to ever have a son, or if I was to ever have another kid, straight Catholic school all day long. Catholic school, Catholic school, Catholic school, Catholic school. It would be all day long. I wouldn't even have a kid unless I could pay for private school tuition at this point, with how demonic the world has become. I know parenting don't stop at 18, but here's the thing, Shaggy. You got through the years where they were the most impressionable. You know what I'm saying? You get through the years where you try not to worry as much because you put it in them, and so it's their choice. And so you try to get everything right. A lot of guys, and that's why I don't understand a lot of women, because a lot of guys, they stick around and they're more loyal. The reason why I say guys are more loyal is because they're more willing to try to make it work for the kids. I've gotten through a ton of coaching calls where people was like, man, I want to make it work, man. You know what? She did this, she did that, she cheated on me, or she ain't loyal, or she got a bad mouth, or you know what I'm saying? She keep hanging out with her big back friends and all of this stuff. And they like, well, my son, my daughter, whatever, but I don't want to co-parent or whatever, so on and so forth. And so, it could be a little bit difficult. And that's what I'm saying. There's so many factors. You got to make sure that she, your girl, your wife or whatever is on point, and, she could start getting big back energy as far as not necessarily gaining weight, but hanging out with girls that keep saying, girl, you this, you that, you should do this. And then she get influenced by TikTok. Next thing you know, she could do a story time. And it's just so many different obstacles. It's like life is so much more complicated than it used to be. You got so many factors. You got social media. You got everything. Everything, bro. If you are not prepared to play a huge role in your kid's life to make sure that things don't go left, bow out. Bow out. I was willing to make the sacrifice. Bow out. Telling you.
Honest, I had hoped to keep this secret till I died of old age. I am sorry to involve you. Roommate, you weren't the one who did it, right? Robinson,
And some of y'all be getting stepdaddies in the room. Get the hell out of here, bro.
I'm sorry. Roommate, I thought they caught the person. Robinson, no, they grabbed some crazy old dude, then interrogated someone in similar clothing. I had planned to grab my rifle from my drop point shortly after, but most of that side of town got locked down. It's quiet, almost enough to get out, but there's one vehicle lingering. Roommate, why? Robinson, why did I do it? Roommate, yeah. Robinson, I had enough of his hatred. Some hate can't be negotiated out. If I am able to grab my rifle unseen, I will have left no evidence.
I feel you, Lee.
Going to attempt to retrieve it again. Hopefully they have moved on. I haven't seen anything about them finding it. Roommate, how long have you been planning this? Robinson, a bit over a week, I believe. I can get close to it, but there is a squad car parked right by it. I think they already swept that spot, but I don't want to chance it. Robinson again, I'm wishing I had circled back and grabbed it as soon as I got to my vehicle. I'm worried what my old man would do if I didn't bring back Grandpa's rifle. IDEK if it's had a serial number, but it wouldn't trace to me. I worry about prints. I had to leave it in a bush where I changed outfits. Didn't have the ability or time to bring it with. I might have to abandon it and hope they don't find prints. How the F will I explain losing it?
Some of y'all saying it sounds so fake. Okay, well, that's one way to look at it. The other thing that you can look at is you can say, well, it may just be the person that's reading it because he sounds like an old man, right? And so a lot of times y'all go into all of these text messages, but I would implore you to go and look at the text messages that you sent to the chick that you pillow talking to right now. I believe it. I believe it. Listen, the first thing that people start doing once they do something that they're not supposed to do, especially with the person that they sexing, is they start telling all of the business. They start telling all of the business. The first thing that somebody does when they do something that they're not supposed to do is that they start telling all of the business. I implore you to go through your text messages. Look at the last thing you sent. See, what's the last thing I sent? Last text I sent. Please have the contractors do everything right. Let me scroll down. Let's see. I dropped the link for 2K. Quentin, yes, I'm aware. Private Physician, Slimmy, talking about the Breakfast Club, Tamara. Shout out to Tamara. And then this other one, I can't really say that one. Group chat with my brothers. Brian McKnight. I was texting back and forth with Brian. Yeah, man. My text messages, my threads is pretty solid. Sent my daughter one, because you know you got the favorites at the top, right? Sent my daughter one. I love you. My mom. Look at the text message my mom got. This is stuff that my mom be sending me. This is crazy. My mom is named Leslie too, so y'all gotta excuse it. I got a lot of unread text messages too. This is stuff that y'all need a strong mother in y'all lives that tell y'all they love you. That's what my mom sent me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you more and more every day. Listen, that's what my life is like. People love me. So I implore you guys. So go ahead and go through your text messages and tell me and show me, or not even show me. Have a conversation and tell me what the last thing that y'all been texting back and forth. Yes, listen, Larthen. People pillow text every single day. Every single day. People, nice. I just cussed my son out. You named your daughter after your mom. I did. I named my daughter after my mother because my mother wanted a girl at some point, and then she had 4 boys, and she never had a girl. And then my brothers had all boys. My youngest brother wound up having a girl. Last one he had was a girl, but she was the first girl in a long time, and so I named her after my mother as a result of that, in order to kind of, because I really wanted my mother to have a girl. So,
Old man. Only thing I left was the rifle.
Y'all didn't know that my mom and my daughter had the same name? Well, new information for y'all. Thought y'all knew
wrapped
that.
in a towel. Remember how I was engraving bullets? The effing messages are mostly a big meme. If I see notice bulge UWU on Fox News, I might have a stroke, all right. I'm going to have to leave it. That really effing sucks. Judging from today, I'd say Grandpa's gun does just fine, IDK. I think that was a $2K dollar scope. Wink, wink. Robinson again, delete this exchange. Again, Robinson, my dad wants photos of the rifle. He says Grandpa wants to know who has what. The feds released a photo of the rifle, and it is very unique. He's calling me, RN, not answering. Robinson, since Trump got into office, my dad has been pretty diehard MAGA. Robinson, I'm going to turn myself in willingly. One of my neighbors here is a deputy for the sheriff. Again, you are all I worry about, love. That came from Robinson. Roommate, I'm much more worried about you. Robinson, don't talk to the media, please. Don't take any interviews or make any comments. If any police ask you questions, ask for a lawyer and stay silent.
Listen, bro, I'm going to tell y'all this. Regardless of whether it's real or it's fake, it really doesn't matter. I think that the point still stands that what is a lesson? Really, that's what it all comes back down to. What's the lesson that we get out of this? I know y'all not going to get the lesson. It's a couple different lessons. Aside from the lesson, the obvious lesson, what's the lesson? I need to change my thing to pink in commemoration of all of the sassy relationships where y'all telling everybody all of y'all business. What is the lesson? And y'all should really don't be gay. Yeah, that's the obvious lesson. But the other lesson is something that we was talking about last night on After Hours. The other lesson is this. If you're trying to solve for a crime, or if you're trying to figure out what's wrong with somebody, all you got to do is go and talk to the person that they sleeping with. They're going to tell on you. Don't pillow talk. Stop. Listen. Y'all keep talking to these women and they keep telling you, oh my God, I love you. Oh man, let's be close. What's your deepest? And I've been telling y'all this for a long time. Stop pillow talking. Stop telling all. Y'all know you can't help it because it's going to get you some box for the night, but it's going to come back and haunt you. It's going to come back and haunt you. Y'all keep pillow talking and telling all of your business, and you keep telling your homeboys and your girlfriend, and it's going to come back to bite you. It's going to come back to bite you. You keep on sending all of these. You done sent so many DMs that one day when you going to become famous, somebody going to pull up your DM from 2017 and be like, see, look, they was trying to holler at me. This is what they said. Just letting them go. Copy and paste. Hey, Queen Grand Rising. 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 It's telling you.